Hi. So what are you working on today?
I'm doing a report on Galileo, and I'm a history major, and I just don't know the science part of this. Like, I know bits and pieces of facts about him, but I don't know exactly what he did.
Oh, I'm a science major. I can help you out with that if you want. I'm actually doing a report on telescopes right now, and Galileo actually invented one of the first telescopes.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know anything at all about like his discoveries. Like, I have his early life, but I don't really know what he did or what he created. So if you have anything on the telescope, I could use that, and I could help you on any dates, stuff like that.
So yeah, Galileo was one of the first people to look at the sky with a telescope. Other people were just kind of looking at objects on a beach or sand or stuff like that. He was the first person who actually magnified an image 20 times, so that enabled him to look at something in the sky. And this is really cool. So Galileo is actually the first person to confirm Nicholas Copernicus's theory about heliocentrism. And this is that guy right here, is this guy. And I can tell you about that if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool. What's heliocentrism?
Yeah, so heliocentrism is actually just the belief that the sun is in the center of the universe, as opposed to geocentrism, which means that the earth is in the center of the universe. So we know today that the sun is definitely in the center, but back then, well, when was that?
Yeah, actually, it was the early 17th century. I believe the telescope was like 1609, I think was his first one he made, but I'm not sure. I'd go with early 17th century to be safe.
The 1600s? Wasn't there a lot of stuff going on with the church back then?
Yeah, there actually was. The Catholic Church was actually extremely influential during that time. They had been for quite a while, but they had their hand in like a lot of things going around in the countries. For example, the Pope was extremely powerful. The church had a lot of people who did not agree with their practices or their beliefs, and in order to get rid of the people that were doing that from the church, they called those people heretics, by the way, and they set up this committee. It's called the Inquisition. And the Inquisition was basically like a court, but the court wasn't really set up fair. It was meant to, if you were accused, like, you were going to be persecuted and charged. And I believe Galileo was actually put in front of the Inquisition, and I believe he was charged too. I think they charged him for heresy for something to do with one of his discoveries.
Wow. But how did the church find out about it? I mean, like, didn't he just record his own data? How did they know?
Well, he published his findings, and it was in 1610, and I believe the book was The Starry Messenger. And when he published the findings, the church found the book, read the book, and it actually ended up being banned because it went against what the church believed. And if I can recall right, I believe there was a deal with the Pope at the time, and he was supposed to have written this book about his findings, but he was just supposed to show why heliocentrism could be true and why it could be false. And then the Pope, I think, also wanted his own like opinion put in there too, and I believe he wanted to be labeled an expert on the subject, but Galileo did not go with that type of book, and so it got banned. And that's how they found out about it, is because he published it so everybody could read it.
Wow, thanks so much. I think I'm definitely going to get an A on my telescope report now. I don't think anybody's going to know that other stuff. So thanks.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I didn't know the science part of this like at all. But I gotta get going. I got class, so I gotta head out.
All right, I'll see you later. Good luck.